What's going on, guys? Shadowy Lee here, and I want to talk about in this video is Final Fantasy X, the HD remaster for PS3. Now this game came out on the 18th or something of March, and I have been just going full force on this game. I'm pretty much nearly done with it. I'm at the final dungeon almost, going to the final dungeon to face Sin, I think. And I'm pretty much just doing all side quests and whatnot, trying to get all legendary weapons, trying to do a whole lot of blitzball, you know, just trying all that good stuff. I dodged 200 lightning bolts in the thunder plains. And man, that was kind of nerve-wracking, but there's a trick to it. All you gotta do is stay in a certain place. I'm probably gonna put it up, the gameplay of that in the video right here, right now, so you can see it. And just stay in a place, one place at a time, and you just walk into this one little crater, and lightning bolt just comes down all the time, and you can just easily time it, perfect it. And what I did was I stopped after every 10 bolts. I would stop and take a breather, and then I would resume. Did that 20 times, and I dodged 200 lightning bolts. So you know that was actually pretty easy compared to the Chocobo race. Oh my god, the Chocobo race! I must have spent at least the most. I think I spent 2 hours trying to do that Chocobo race. Anyway, the main point in this video is what I want to talk about is that Final Fantasy X HD remaster is how you do a remastering correctly. Now, I got the game for both the Vita and the PS3, mostly because I had a couple of unused gift cards, so I paid nothing, almost nothing for the PS3 version, and then I paid like $30 for the Vita version. So yeah, so I got it for almost both of them for almost just $34 almost. So yeah, what I would prefer for you guys to do if you haven't purchased the HD remaster yet, get it for the PS3 if you have the choice, because in my opinion, on my 30-inch TV, it looks amazing, and on my 40-inch TV in the living room, it looks even better. So yeah, get it for the PS3. Now, of course, this is a PS2 game at heart, so there are some moments when the graphics look a little bit but you know, the character movements are a little bit, you know, dated. You know, they're wailing their arms or flailing their arms like idiots for some reason, but this is a PS2 game. What do you expect? But everything else, the retouches they did and everything else they did with the graphics, it really looks good. I mean, I think my brother at one point thought I was actually playing a PS3 game until he remembered that it came out for the PS2. What else I want to talk about? Oh yeah, this is a game that, you know, that is just almost better than almost every console JRPG. Not all of them. You know, as much as I love Hyper Dimension Neptune, as much as I love Disgaea, as much as I love Tales of games, this one is just, it's standing the test of time. It's just better. Now I know Square Enix, Squaresoft, or whatever you want to tell them at the time, they have a budget. They have a huge budget, and they can blow in their games. But this game, it just, even content-wise, this game is just better. I know this game came out in a different generation where, you know, DLC just doesn't exist, but the amount of content crammed into this thing is just, oh man, it's just awesome. And then it comes with a great minigame in Blitzball, in which Blitzball, I can't stop playing. I love playing Blitzball. It ain't a perfect game, but just imagine if they came out with that on PS3, and Final Fantasy X came out on the PS3, Blitzball would be even better. Hell, the whole game would be even better. But yeah, that's all I want to say about that. The only thing I really don't like about this HD remaster, and the otherwise perfect HD remaster, is the soundtrack. Guys, I can't believe they remixed the soundtrack. They try to make it sound better, but what they did was take away from it for longtime fans such as myself. And this is coming from a person that spent 100 and something hours in the original when it came out for the PS2. I actually went ahead and hooked up my PS2 just to see all the stuff I did, in which I did a lot of crap in that game. I'm looking at my Blitzball team in that game, and I'm like, damn, I spent a lot of time on Blitzball. But like I said, this is coming from a person that loves this game, played it inside and out, and just had a great time with it. And I listened to all the music. And from when I was a kid, I had an iPod, an original iPod, and I put all my music on there. And I put Mount Gagaset's theme on there. I put the Xanarkir Ruins theme. I put Seymour's battle theme on there. I believe it's called Challenge or Confrontation. I put what else did I put on there? What's the other song that I like? I don't know, but you get the point. And I listened to those songs so many times. I mean, countless times. I like, seriously, if I had my original iPod, I'm pretty sure I had close to, for each of those songs, about 400 plays. Alright, so those songs are just nothing but nostalgia for me. Okay, and I think a lot of people would agree with me on this one. And they just I don't want to say butcher it, but it just messed it up completely. I mean, seriously, when I fought Seymour Flux, if you saw my last video with the boss battles that I did, top 7 JRPG boss battles, that was a hard boss battle for me as a kid when I was growing up. It was a hard boss battle. I mean, I had a difficult time. I mean, I was an idiot on the spear grid, but I had a difficult time. This time, actually, I beat him on my 3rd attempt because that total annihilation attack was just ridiculous. So, yeah, but I felt the goosebumps leading up to the fight. When I was playing the HD remaster, I felt the goosebumps when Seymour was like, "Your hope ends here, and your meaningless existence wouldn't." And then the song just comes on, and I was so hype. And then finally, when it gets to the part where it gets to the best part of the song, about a minute, maybe a minute 15 seconds in, it just completely messes it up. I mean, the song is just bad. It's just horrible now. That's just the way I feel. I also felt the same way when I reached the Xanarkir Ruins. I felt the same way then too. I felt the nostalgia all rushing in, and then finally when that music started playing, I was like, "This ain't the song I remember." Square Enix, what the hell, man? I know they wanted to do, they want to uncompress the music so they can go even further on how it sounds, but Square Enix, when you do make another remastering or a remake, take Final Fantasy VII for example. When you inevitably make that remake, okay, don't remix the soundtrack. Okay, the music of Final Fantasy VII is a huge impact on how people viewed the game. I mean, literally, I'm pretty sure I downloaded every single song in Final Fantasy VII and threw it on my iPod, and I love that game. So if you're gonna actually remix the songs, which I can understand from, I guess, a business standpoint, just give us the option to change the songs or change the entire soundtrack. I don't care if you give us the option to do it when we have to start a new game and we can't do it again until, after we play the game or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But just give us the option. Anyway, guys, I don't want this video to drag out too long. It's almost been 10 minutes. If you have the HD remaster, let me know what you think about it. Do you hate the remixed music, the rearranged music? Do you love everything else about it? Let me know in the comment section. I really do think that this game has withstand the test of time, coming out, I think, 12 or 13 years ago. Whew, guys, I don't know about you, but I'm starting to feel a little bit old. Alright, so I think anything from this point on, I think I'm gonna feel old. Anyway, guys, this is Shadow League. Just wanted to share with you guys my thoughts on Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. We're gonna go play some more and possibly just keep grinding or playing Blitzball until my fingers come off. Anyway, that's it. I will see you guys next time. Peace.